Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Friendship, an improvised sci-fi adventure with your friends from You Should Have Seen Us Last Week. Who am I? I'm your host, Vinny Francois. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We've got a lovely, delightful, entertaining, totally made up, spontaneously created show here for you. Now, if you like science fiction, well, you're in the right place because this is an improvised sci-fi adventure, in the likes of Star Wars, Star Trek, all those star-based shows that you love and are familiar with. Well, we've got one totally made up from scratch here for you on our YouTube channel. To get that going, we'd love some inspiration from you. And to get that inspiration, I would love a science-y sounding word, like a space science word. Pop that in our chat. Give us 1, 2, or 3 of your favorite space science-y words, and we'll use that to inspire our show. And it is totally made up based on your suggestion. Okay, as you're doing that, as you're thinking about what to write, I would love to have you meet the members of our gang. Let's bring them out one by one. Let's say hello to Sabrina. Sabrina, say hi. Hey.
Hi.
Let's say hi to Karen.
Hello.
Hey, let's say hi to Xanthi.
Hello.
Hey, let's say hi to Lachlan.
Hi.
Hey, let's say hi to Melissa.
Hey.
Hey, wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's take a look at the chat. What do we have? Ooh, we've got some good stuff. Ooh, telescope, gravity inverter, intergalactic centrifuge, a space blast, alien dissection. Wow, okay. Both gravity inverter and alien dissection are pretty great, but I'm going to go with alien dissection to start things off. It's for science, and I'm sure it's, they signed their organ donor card. So without any further ado, here comes The Friendship.
So I need a little help with I have the alien that we brought in and I'm kind of inspecting it, but what do I do next, Dr. Bort?
What does it say in your textbook?
Right, that's so obvious. Be like, use your intern skills, okay, so open the book and then it says to make sure it's dead.
Does it look dead to you?
It does, but I always wonder if it's like using one of its abilities to seem like it's dead, and it's kind of hard to tell.
Like it's playing possum. That's a good point. We should say things that would upset it. So if it was faking, it would respond. So I don't know, hey, this guy's really ugly. Look at all of these tentacles.
Yeah, like the tentacles are all slimy and gross, and they have like acne on them.
Yeah,
it's really gross.
And not even nice acne. No, see, this isn't even doing anything. He's clearly dead. I think we should move on to step 2, which I believe should be the cutting. Am I correct?
Yes. All right. So I have the knife here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Knife. And then I'm just going to cut it like right in the middle of its abdomen. Let's go straight through.
Yeah. But hold on. Because you're gonna pierce the skull bladder. And you're gonna end up with gunk all over your face. So you should get some protective equipment because that's gonna be messy.
Yeah, duh. Like the textbook said. I always forget those things. Okay. Okay. So I have everything put on. Got my goggles and protective gear. Okay.
And I'm just going to hide behind this piece of equipment and go for it. Do the cutting.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Okay. Okay, cutting and oh God. Okay, I saw what you meant by that. I didn't know. You should have warned me that it was gonna splatter everywhere. Like all of the guts would fly out like that.
What do you think I'm doing? That's what.
But I thought you would tell me. I mean, now my protective gear needs.
Oh
I
no,
could,
there's no way around it. You just have to take the splatter. That's why I have an intern. That's
true.
anyway. So you go clean up, and I'll finish this off and take all the credit. Thanks.
Oh,
Oh, Captain, your comms are on mute. If you could just.
I have been talking and I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. It's lovely to see you all. It's lovely to see you all today. Cressida, Stella, Dr. Bort, and Zeno, welcome, welcome, welcome to today's mission briefing. But first, I understand that Dr. Bort and Zena were up to some very interesting and fun times this morning in the lab. Correct?
Yeah, I took Xeno through her first alien autopsy. We got to dig around in the guts of a captured Elephantine from the planet Blubla. And so we've got some very interesting medical information from that experiment with the Elephantine from Blubla. Zeno, would you like to let them know what we found when we were digging around in that Elephantine?
right. So inside of the Elephantine, it just like splurted out all of its guts. Usually when we open our abdomens, it doesn't do anything. But you have to, be careful about opening up their bodies.
You never forget your first Elephantine. Yes, Cressida, Ambassador Cressida today. Yes.
Thank you. In school for being an ambassador, you know how important appearance is. And there was a whole chapter about the beauty benefits of Elephantine mucus. So if you have any extra mucus, I'm going to dig up my old notes and I would love to give it a go. You can let me know after the meeting.
Fantastic information, Cressida. And Stella, not that you need any of it, but would you like some too?
Of course.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, I believe that Stella has our mission briefing for today. Go ahead.
So, we are headed toward Nessus, where we will all be supporting Cressida at the Intergalactic Assembly. And we'll get to meet some people from Blubla as well.
That is lovely. Lovely. We love to support you, Cressida.
Go ahead, Stella.
I just so one of the things that I'm doing at the assembly is I will be setting up the refreshments table. If anyone could come meet me down in operations and help me out with that, I would really appreciate it.
Oh yes, definitely. I'll be there.
That sounds like a job for an intern. Great, Zeno. Yes, Cressida.
I just want to thank you all so much for coming to this. It is a chance. It's really just a big ambassador convention where I get to meet new ambassadors and, connect with old ambassadors I haven't seen in ages. And it's a chance for me to talk about all the great things that the friendship has been doing, and being able to introduce my colleagues is really wonderful. I'm really excited. In the past, I have been lucky to avoid embarrassment, because obviously that is the worst thing to happen to any kind of ambassador. So if we can just, keep that good luck rolling, I'd be thrilled, because my reputation will be greatly affected by this for years to come.
Oh, we'll be on our best behavior. Yes, best behavior for sure. Yes. Mm-hmm. Should I let my hair down for the event?
Oh no, Captain. I think keeping it retained and as close to your body as possible is great.
Okay, will do, will do. Well, that's great. We're all going to go down to the assembly. Is that correct, Cressida?
Yes, I'm delighted. I know you all have different roles, and you'll take turns coming around with me to chat with people when you get a minute.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Stella, for the briefing. Thank you for fixing the refreshment tables with Zeno's help. Dr. Board, I know you have things to do. Cressida, you get yourself some of that elephantine goo on you. And okay, let's hang 10, good buddies.
What a great venue this year. Oh, I love it when they do a nature look. It's just so refreshing and everyone looks good in a green background. Oh, I hope I look good. Oh,
Oh, who is that over there? Is that Cressida?
my goodness, Bartholomew, is that you? Oh, you look
It's
wonderful,
been,
dear.
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Tell me, are you still flying around with that ragtag of hopeless losers that I saw you with last year?
Oh,
We were
Bartholomew.
quite disappointed, Cressida, to see the galactic filth you spend time with.
Now, Janice, we all know what you used to get up to back in ambassadorial school. You know that's so. I oh, Janice, if you want to be, look, we all remember who we were before we started out.
Don't remind me.
We're doing wonderful work on the friendship, helping out all sorts of people across all of the galaxies. It's really just very rewarding. And Bartholomew, you were working for that super mega galactic Galilionaire still? Is that what you're doing, dear?
Absolutely. We've crushed 7 planets into enormous diamonds and hurled them into suns this year.
Oh, Bartholomew, you must introduce me.
How
Oh,
many suns?
absolutely.
Oh, you too. Come on now. Don't you remember when you were interested in social justice issues and just making the planet a better place?
We've grown up, Cressida.
I suppose there was that moment in my 20s when I supported that exotic game hunter in the Amazonian galaxy. But, you know, these things, you kill enough of these baby sloths and you find you just want a nice comfortable penthouse.
And my work with Melon Tusk has been very rewarding financially.
Oh, well, you know, things change since school, I suppose. That was quite some time ago. It's nice that we've all found contentedness.
Hmm. I look forward to meeting your ragtag team again. I wonder if they've managed to sophisticate themselves at all, or if they're just the same losers from last year.
Oh, now losers is a very mean word.
Yes, I know. That's why I chose it.
Oh, hi. Sorry to interrupt. As Ambassador Bartholomew.
Oh,
Um,
you. What is it you want?
yeah. Oh, well, I'm actually the intern at the Friendship. My name is Intern Zeno, and
Mhm.
I noticed
That
that
figures.
yes, and I noticed that you are you look very similar. Are you from Blue Blah by any chance?
Why, yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So I hope I'm not going to be offensive by asking this, but like, why does your insides kind of explode when they get released into the air?
Of course. So you see, the blue blood have incredibly blue blood, you see. That is our claim to fame, as it were. And when it's so full of hot air, you see, they're condensed in our veins. And when it is exposed to the atmospheric pressure, it simply expands with heat and light and brilliance, as we all do.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of like weird, but and also, yeah, like I heard you weren't the nicest person.
We're lovely. We follow all of the protocols. We have people for that.
Oh, okay. Well,
And so I'm sorry, dear. What was your name?
intern Zeno.
Hmm. And I don't remember you from last year. You knew.
Yes, yes. I haven't been with the friendship for that long. You know, I just started. This is my first internship because I wanted to learn more about the galaxy and just explore, like, yeah, trying to figure out new things.
You like to learn new things. You think you're going to learn them on your frumpy little dinghy. What is it called again?
My what?
Your frumpy little dinghy that you will ride at the convention on. I believe it's the end ship, the loser hull, something like
Friendship to Zeno. Friendship to Zeno.
Oh, yes.
Zeno, we need you back here to help with the refreshments ASAP.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll be right there. Well, I have to go, but it was not really nice meeting you. You're really mean. I don't like you. So
I would like you to work for me. Oh, okay, fine.
Cressida, this is a very interesting conference.
Isn't it? It's beautiful. My hat is off to the decorators.
It is beautiful here. You are right. You are right. It is beautiful here. It's lovely. Cressida, I didn't come the previous times. This is my first one, and I'm just a little, well, I feel even more like a fish out of water. I used an analogy there.
Yes, Captain. I can appreciate that, sir. Frankly, I try not to speak ill of other ambassadors, but some of them are very pretentious and rude, which, frankly, is a questionable quality in an ambassador. Really, it doesn't. I'm not really clear how that works for them in building goodwill, but there are all types of ambassador jobs, so it's important to just stay strong.
Whew, I don't know, Cressida. It's really hard to take them. They're mean sometimes.
Yes, they are very mean. Really takes me back to even grade school. It was surprising to me. Mhm.
Yeah, you had an experience in grade school, Cressida?
Well, I just got called a loser for being quiet and thoughtful, and uh, frankly, I got called a loser at least 3 or 4 times today. It's difficult, but it took quite some time to achieve this look. So as you can imagine, I just I can't ruin the look, Captain. It's my shield between me and the other mean people.
It's not you, it's them. I know it's them. I think that I was bullied.
Probably were, Captain. It's very important I don't cry. The alpha-tane mucus is very hydroreactive, and frankly, I look fantastic in it, but I am sad inside, and this has been a more difficult conference than I expected, because now they're making fun of you all, and you are all here, and you're all very dear to me, and it's very upsetting.
Cressida,
Detective.
we need to hatch a plan. I know. We'll show them how amazing the friendship is.
Maybe we could embarrass them a little.
Why don't we rise above and be nice?
Maybe they'll embarrass themselves. I'll just hope for that. There, that's my petty small hope. All right, Captain, let's show them.
Yes. Show them how non-losers the friendship is.
I think so.
Yes.
We're good people doing good work, and that's what I told them.
We're winners.
Yes.
These conventions. They're rightfully boring. Don't know why I keep throwing them every year. Where's that other ambassador I was with before? It was fun.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fell asleep for a moment.
No.
Bartholomew, why do we continue to interact with these other ambassadors?
Oh, why indeed? Well, you see, as a Blublian, I simply must position myself socially above others in order to survive. So I must gather them all here and lord my status and power over them so that I may keep producing my Sklorm for the next year.
Of course, of course. It's a very profitable industry.
Indeed. The Sklorm. It's more sought after than the phlegm of a slain Elephantine, as I understand it.
I was wondering if you happen to have any spare Elephantines. My mother is she has a problem with the bags under her eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, of course. How frightfully, dreadfully awful. Bags under the eyes.
It makes me not want to go home and visit her.
Oh.
And you know, she only lives on Pholus. It's the next planet over, so I don't have much excuse.
Well, I mean, bags under the eyes. Who's to endure that kind of hardship? I mean, no. Send her a Form 7365, I think, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Well, let me get you that Elephantine, and we'll have those bags all taken care of. Here you go. Oh, it's obviously in an invisible container, as all Elephantines should be kept, if you're of a certain class and breeding, of course.
Is there anything I can give to you to obviously you're
Well, I should hope so. It is a gift given at an ambassadorship convention. I think that you should respond in kind.
Of course. I just meant, is there anything in particular that you would like? I am going to Pholus very soon.
Oh, well, if you could get me the floppy ears of a Felician rabbit.
Oh, yes. You know, there is a shop that sells them. I will, I'll bring them to you tomorrow morning.
They're the luckiest of the rabbit's ears.
Zeno, I want to make sure that all these ambassadors know that we're winners, that the friendship, that we're winners. So I know that you can help me. They seem to really like their beauty products.
Yeah. So no, I completely agree. We want to like kill them with kindness per se, or kill them with good beauty products, right? So
yes, but not kill them. We're not going to really kill them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So just beauty products as gifts.
As gifts, and we could find. I heard that on this planet that there are beauty products, just if we dig down enough, just have to dig far enough down, and we find the truffalopias. And truffalopias are supposed to be able to relax every part of your body.
Oh.
Yes, that sounds like beautiful, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that'll really turn around their attitude for sure.
Yeah, relax. You know, everybody relaxes. I think that's what people are going for. So I've got a shovel for you. Let's dig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You can start digging.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we're gonna like put their bodies, right? After we kill them with the kindness.
Oh, Zeno, you misunderstand. We're just going to dig down for truffalopias so that they can relax. We're not killing anybody.
Right.
Zeno?
Under the ground.
What have you done?
Oh, well, no, because, well, when you said that, I assumed, I mean, as the captain, you're pretty literal with some things, but not so literal with other things. So I thought since they were so mean, you know, I thought you were implying something else, and I had done,
How many have you killed?
not many. I mean, they have a big population, so a little bit over like 1,000, which is not much.
Oh no, Zeno. Oh no. I don't think Cressida's going to like this.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to like these Danishes. Cressida? Hey, I'm so glad that you were able to take a break from the conference.
Yeah, you know what? It was really nice to just come back on board and get a little bit centered, and I'm happy to come help out in the kitchen. It sounds
Thank
really
you. Thank you.
relaxing.
Thanks so much. Yeah, you know, I've been brainstorming some ideas for breakfast treats for tomorrow morning. Blackberry Danishes?
Oh, it's fantastic. Who doesn't
Here,
like blackberries?
try it. I really want to give the other ambassadors a good impression.
It's really flaky and light, but like buttery and sweet, but not super sweet.
Good. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I noticed that there seems to be an attendance issue. It seems like most of the ambassadors, maybe about half of them, are haven't shown up to any of the sessions. But that means that we don't have to make quite as many desserts or breakfasts. Actually, about half of the dinners were left over. I was wondering, so that's one of the reasons I got in touch, was that I was wondering if maybe the reason that the dinners were left over is because they didn't like the food. And, I spent so much time on that salmon.
No, Stella, that is extremely odd. I don't think you understand how important dinners are at these type of assemblies. Everyone gets to put on their best outfits, their evening wear. Ambassadors live for evening wear. Day wear is kind of namby-pamby, but evening wear is where all the glitz and action and glamour is at. And that is alarming. I don't even know what that means. Half of the people were missing?
Oh, they just haven't signed in for the sessions, or it's. But anyway, listen, we don't have to use half of the food that we had set aside. So I mean, that's a really, and we can just kind of make a smaller portion for
Did we
breakfast.
poison them with lunch? Did half of them die because of what we gave them at lunch? Like, what? This is a massive, you don't even understand. How have we not heard? This is like, maybe sometimes 5 people are absent and we all talk about that. I can't believe I took a nap and like
Yeah, I mean,
people are missing.
oh,
This
I
is
didn't
so,
I didn't know that that was unusual. I'm so sorry, Cressida. I figured, you had a hard day, what with all of the snobs that you were dealing with, and
they were a
um,
struggle.
I listen. I'm trying to get you to see the bright side here. We only have to make 100 blackberry danishes.
Our catering. They have
No, no, no. It definitely wasn't the food. I had some of it. I'm fine.
Quiet in here. Cressida, where are you?
Oh, Bartholomew. Let me just. You know what? No. Your room is ugly. I'm bringing my room with me. I just cannot even. I cannot even. You are distressing, and I want. I've had the designers make up the half of the room so that it's pretty.
How out of turn of you. At this convention, at my convention, you change half of my hall into your own, what is that, a rainforest getaway?
I know. I mean, it's just the vibe I wanted. I
Mhm.
need to remain calm, and meeting rooms. It's not the right vibe.
Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. Seeing as half of my guests didn't even show up today, I wouldn't imagine you know what's going on there, would you?
Today, half people didn't show up for breakfast.
That's what I said. Is there something that I should know about, Cressida? Is there some foolish thing that your band of losers did that destroyed my entire
Dare you?
thing?
Our catering has been thoroughly tested, and I personally went through with a biohazard detection kit and went over every surface in the ship last night, and there is not a hint of even slightly irritating pathogens that could have infected the food. So I resent that accusation.
Mm, I see.
I mean, did your accommodations fall into a chasm or a void or a black hole or a wormhole? I mean, perhaps that's more likely.
I see. I see. You're accusing me of black hole chicanery when I have, Cressida, I have the test results. You can't see them, but they're there in my hand. You can kind of see them now.
I can see them.
And they clearly state uh, poison. Poison meant
Poison.
for aristocrats. Only the highest
Aristocratian
class.
poison? Aristocratian poison is so rare.
And yet here we are, with
And
only
you're
half of
saying
our.
there is no doubt that it has been foodborne, that it was in yesterday's various salads.
Yes, yes, the perfect place to put aristocratian poison.
Oh no, because you know aristocrats.
And so I'm sorry, Cressida, but I do believe that the only sufficient protocol here, I haven't checked, but I'm going to do it anyway, is to disbar you from the Council of Ambassadors.
Oh, there must be some mistake. Surely the poison could have appeared at the assembly meeting. Possibly not be an ambassador. Who would I be then? Just good deeds. We go around and help people. We don't go around and aristocratic poison people.
No. Well, I believe that's
You're
what you've been
saying that
doing.
I'm going to be thrown missions. We will no longer be able to take on missions because if the ship doesn't have an ambassador, we don't have any kind of intergalactic credentials.
Indeed, indeed, this is what's at stake. This is what is at stake, Cressida. And unless I've overlooked some kind of loophole in the paperwork, I believe it's well within my power.
You got on the council of the Grand Council of Ambassadors. I don't know what to say. I wish you could give me an exception as a friend, but aristocratic and poison is obviously horrendous. All I can tell you is that we didn't do it.
Janice to Bartholomew. Janice to Bartholomew.
Yes, go ahead, Janice.
The expulsion committee is ready for you.
Bring them in. Bring them in. This is obviously part of the procedure. We all have to judge you and insult you. Mostly, it's mostly for me.
Very
You'll
cruel
see. It's gonna be fun.
process for ambassadors. It is a surprisingly cruel process, but I'm familiar. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll see you there. Okay. So I'm. Oh, do go on.
Cressida, I'm here to support you. I support you. I believe in you. You're a winner.
Right. That was fascinating. So I believe the procedure here is that I and my co-counsel, co-judge, whatever, are going to say why we think that she should be thrown out of the council, and then we're going to agree amongst ourselves and do the thing that we said that we were going to do.
First of all, I would like to say that Cressida is only 5'2", which is much too short to be an ambassador.
Indeed, so short, such a short. And I would like to follow that up by saying that she didn't even file a 37H.G when her ship arrived, and she slightly dinged my driveway.
Oh. Did you notice, Bartholomew, that her clothes appear to be from the Earth Store Land's End?
No, is that true, Cressida? Is that where you buy your
Very
clothing?
This is a historical representation of a significant time on Earth that was artisanally remade.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, this is fun. You there at the end of the judge's bench, would you like to say some things about Cressida here?
Oh, well, I actually have a confession to make. I feel like
that's one of the little twerps from the friendship.
That is our intern, and her name is Zeno. She's not a twerp.
Yeah, I'm kind of, the fact that you didn't recognize me is like very hurtful to begin with. We talked for quite a while, mister. But
yes, you're very forgettable. What can I say?
Well, anyway, I would say that I'm so sorry, Cressida, that I am actually the source of all this commotion. I am the one that actually killed the ambassadors.
Oh my. That is terrible news for me, because having filed Form 37A, I've obviously committed myself to process B, the expulsion from the council, as opposed to process A, the entrance to the council. And so that puts me in a tight bureaucratic position. I didn't do my due diligence, and I believe that it would be best for all of us if we just didn't talk about this anymore.
Bartholomew, this this is an intergalactic incident. How are we going to explain all of the missing ambassadors?
Oh, I don't
If
know.
I
They all
may-
bored themselves.
If I may, you two, the friendship, this is exactly the type of situation we intervene in. Intergalactic situations, and we make them better. What if I
Yes.
told you
Yes.
that we could, because we're well within the time frame for reviving poisoning, that we have an antidote?
Ugh.
And obviously we know where the bodies are, and we could clearly just smooth this. We could resurrect everyone, heal them, smooth it all over. You could claim everyone had a hangover.
And what do you want in return, you devious wench?
I want you to go, both of you, to go to kindness camp.
No.
I want you to use all of your summer holidays to go for 2 months to kindness camp, the camp that I founded that helps mean people discover a better part of themselves. And Ben, by the end of it, I want you to come aboard the friendship and you'll see what wonderful work we do.
Oh,
And you'll have
God.
you'll cap off your 2 months of camp with a celebratory weekend aboard the friendship.
Oh, celebratory. Oh.
We know how
Suppose-
important
Just sign, if you could just fill out the friendship form here, the 64.32A,
Oh,
then I can
God.
just make this happen.
Cressida,
You can
Cressida,
all walk away. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
we have to share cabins at that camp.
We do, I know. I know. I know.
Wonderful, wonderful. Dr. Bort, if you could
The
please,
smell.
Dr. Bort, we need to have a quick meeting about resolving an issue. I'll beam up and see you in a moment. Well, I'll see you all this evening at the ball. It'll be fantastic, and then I look forward to seeing you guys in a couple months after kindness camp. Thank you, Zeno, for letting us know what happened. We can fix that. Dr. Bort has every antidote
Yes,
in the
thank
book,
you.
and if we know where the bodies are, this is going to be easy.
amazing.
I'm going to go up to the lab right now, personally supervise that.
Kindness camp.
I can't do it.
Oops. I should be aboard a spaceship. Oh well. So those antidotes are working as expected, correct, Zeno?
Oh, yes, yes,
know?
yes. I'm so glad. Like everyone just like reanimated back to life just perfectly. And they not any after effects either.
That's perfect. That's because the aristocrats don't really have any feelings.
Oh my goodness, you two, that was such a big success. I can't believe it. They even awarded me Best Ambassador. Isn't that
Oh
fantastic?
wow. That's
Wow.
beautiful.
I have been coveting this little replication of the Cosmos award for so many years, and you all made it happen. I got a standing ovation and got to show just, they had a whole projection of the friendship floating across the gala. It was so wonderful. Thank you all
Well,
so much for your support.
I have to say, it was really Zeno over here. She did all the work. I mean, she killed all those ambassadors.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean, I never, I felt guilty for so long, but now I'm glad that I did it because it ended up, well for you, and you deserve it, Cressida.
Thanks. And I even got the registration for Janice and Bartholomew's kindness camp last night. I can't wait. You're going to love them once they come aboard next time.
can't wait to meet him.
Hey, we did it. Da-da-da. Great job. You should have seen us last week presenting the friendship, which I think we all got a little bit of today. Let's bring out the whole cast. Take a bow, everybody. We got Lachlan, we got Xanthi, we got Melissa, we got Sabrina, we got Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great job. Big shout out to Emily who could join us today. See you all soon. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. We are here at this YouTube channel. If you haven't already, like our videos, subscribe to our channel. It's an easy and free way to support what we do here. And if you're interested in online improv classes, check out improvcollege.ca. We have some lovely stuff coming up. That's it. Join us here in a couple more weeks' time when the friendship goes on another science adventure. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening. See you soon.